The end of the world. It's a concept that has fascinated and terrified humanity since the dawn of time. Across cultures and millennia, civilizations have grappled with tales of apocalypse, prophecies of destruction, and myths of a final reckoning. These stories, etched in stone, passed down through oral traditions, and recorded in sacred texts, reflect our deepest fears and our search for meaning in a seemingly chaotic universe. From the floods of ancient Mesopotamia to the Ragnarok of Norse mythology, the idea of an end is deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness. These stories often serve as cautionary tales, warning against straying from the righteous path and emphasizing the importance of living a virtuous life. The end of the world, in many of these narratives, is not merely about destruction, but also about judgment and renewal. Throughout history, individuals have emerged claiming to possess special knowledge of the future, including the exact date and manner of the world's demise. These prophets, often driven by religious fervor or a genuine belief in their visions, have captivated the imaginations of millions. Their predictions, often shrouded in symbolism and open to interpretation, have sparked fear, inspired religious movements, and even influenced the course of history. One such figure is the 16th century French astrologer Michel de Nostradame, better known as Nostradamus. His cryptic quatrains, published in his book Les Prophéties, have been interpreted as predicting a wide range of events, from the rise of Hitler to the assassination of John F. Kennedy. While many of his predictions remain open to debate, the enduring fascination with Nostradamus speaks to our enduring fascination with the unknown and our desire to peek behind the curtain of time. Nostradamus' prophecies, written in a mix of French, Latin, and Greek, are notoriously vague and open to interpretation. This ambiguity has contributed to their longevity, allowing each generation to find new meaning and relevance in his words. Some scholars dismiss Nostradamus as a clever charlatan who used vague language to ensure his predictions could never be truly disproven. Others argue that his quatrains, when interpreted correctly, offer startling glimpses into the future. They point to specific predictions like the rise of a great terror from the land of the Mongols, which some interpret as a prediction of Genghis Khan's conquests. Whether one views Nostradamus as a prophet or a fraud, there's no denying the impact his writings have had on popular culture and our enduring fascination with the end of days. Nostradamus is just one figure in a long line of doomsayers who have captured the public imagination. In more recent times, we've seen a proliferation of self-proclaimed prophets, often leveraging the internet and social media to spread their message. These modern-day Nostradamuses often point to current events, natural disasters, and political upheaval as evidence that the end is nigh. While it's easy to dismiss these claims as the ramblings of the delusional or the opportunistic, they often tap into real anxieties about the future. Climate change, global pandemics, and the threat of nuclear war are very real concerns that cast a long shadow over our present. It's no wonder that some people, faced with such uncertainty, turn to prophecies and predictions as a way to make sense of a world seemingly spiraling out of control. Section 5. Science weighs in. While prophets and seers offer their predictions based on divine inspiration or mystical insights, science takes a different approach. Scientists, through observation, experimentation, and the development of complex models, attempt to understand the natural world and the forces that govern it. This includes studying the potential threats to our planet and our species. From asteroid impacts to supervolcanic eruptions, scientists have identified a number of natural disasters that could have catastrophic consequences for life on Earth. Climate change, driven by human activity, is another significant threat that has the potential to disrupt ecosystems, displace populations, and trigger widespread social unrest. Unlike prophecies, which often lack specific timelines or mechanisms, science provides a framework for understanding these threats, assessing their likelihood and potentially mitigating their impact. Section 6. Cosmic threats. Looking beyond our planet, the cosmos itself presents a range of potential hazards. Asteroid and comet impacts are a constant threat, as evidenced by the Chicxulub impact that wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. While scientists are actively tracking near-Earth objects and developing strategies for deflecting potential threats, the vastness of space means there's always a chance we could be caught off guard. Other cosmic events like gamma-ray bursts from distant stars or the death throes of a nearby supernova could bathe our planet in lethal radiation, stripping away our atmosphere and extinguishing life as we know it. While these events are relatively rare on human timescales, they remind us that our planet is but a small, fragile oasis in a vast and often unpredictable universe. Section 7. Our fate in the stars. Despite the potential threats we face both from Earth and from space, it's important to remember that our planet has persisted for billions of years. Life, in all its tenacity and adaptability, has survived countless challenges, from ice ages to asteroid impacts. While the future is uncertain and our species faces its own set of unique challenges, there's reason to believe that life, in some form, will find a way to endure. The end of the world as we know it is not necessarily the end of everything. It may simply mark a new chapter in the ongoing story of life in the universe. As we continue to explore the cosmos and unravel its mysteries, we gain a deeper appreciation for the preciousness of life and the interconnectedness of all things. Section 8, The Universe, a Place of Endless Wonder. The end of the world, whether viewed through the lens of prophecy, science, or simply human curiosity, is a topic that forces us to confront our own mortality and our place in the grand scheme of things. It reminds us that our time on this planet is finite and that we should cherish every moment. Instead of succumbing to fear or despair, we can choose to embrace the unknown with a sense of wonder and awe. The universe is a place of endless mystery and beauty, full of wonders yet to be discovered. As we continue to explore our cosmic backyard, we do so with the knowledge that while our time on this planet may be limited, the human spirit, our thirst for knowledge, and our desire to understand our place in the universe will continue to drive us forward. The end, should it come, is not the end of the story, but simply the beginning of a new chapter.